this basically becomes a green light dome that's bouncing off this entire room. But this is a big problem. All right, so the next bit that I'm going to be talking about is green spill and the challenge with green spill on a stage like this. Green spill refers to when the green paint on your stage bounces on your talent and it gives it that green either reflection or green cast. So for example, we have some chairs here and some bits, and pretty much everything, I've boosted the light in the studio now. So like everything has a green cast. I can see a green cast on you now. I have a green cast because as the lights are more intense, lighting up the green, or the green paint is more intense and so on, this basically becomes a green light dome. The light just bounces off the green, and then the green just bounces into the entire room. Basically, that's when you get kind of like a green spill on your talent, on the objects, and you see this especially on stuff that's closest to the wall as objects or talent, or to the flooring. Even if, let's say, you don't have a green floor, you don't plan to show feet and touch points on the ground and so on, even if you only have one wall or three walls, you'll still get that bounce back of green. So if I have this really bright light and basically that just brings the green back, and if I turn off these, so the actual lights that light up the green wall are not impacting the talent, so none of it. Maybe a bit here on the shoulders, which is, yes, because here I can already see some of the panels. But if you look at the face side, right, what you see there is not light directly from the panels. It's actually green light that's bouncing off this entire room and creating this spill on the sides. But not only on the sides, you can also see it on the nose and everywhere. You can see it on the clothes here. So the more walls you have on your stage, the more of that bounce you're going to get, because you're going to get that bounce from every single direction. And we actually have these acoustic curtains here that help us quite a bit, because we can pull this. If we don't have a camera angle that's seeing this wall, we can just pull the curtain a bit. It's not going to completely fix it, but look what happens now when I pull this completely. So it increases even further the green spill, whereas now it's green, like the sides are extremely green. And that's basically what happens when you have a ton of light flooding the green walls, as well as a very bright, intense green paint. But this is a big problem that will cause you issues in keying, especially if you're planning to key with something like Ultimate. Now, Ultimate has ways to suppress that, but you're always giving up something. So it's always better to not have this. And a way to get rid of this, if you cannot control the light on your stage, is to basically bring your talent further out from the stage, right? And now it's way fainter. It's still there, especially because there's no other lights. This is in complete darkness. You're not going to have this scenario when you'll have talent lights that are shaped around, so that's going to be less visible. But when your talent is engulfed, it's in the middle of the stage, that's super bright and super green, even the lights that you bring will not be able to fully combat the green tint and spill that you're getting on. But in some cases, what some studios and what some stages do, especially when, let's say, they have a lot of depth in their studio and they only need to take a kind of like a mid shot, they'll bring their talent completely off the green stage, have them sit down or standing somewhere outside the stage, because then the spill is way less, and they can shoot that and they still see the green screen on the back. This wouldn't work when you want to do like full body shots. What I would recommend of doing when measuring the light intensity on your stage and trying to suppress green spill is take a white card, like a white balance card, put a static camera to it, and you can do this on the stage or outside the stage, depend. I think it's better on the stage. And put that white card on the stage and basically see the green tint that that white card gets, and see by changing the light setup on how much that gets decreased.